I wondered if you could talk more about how to get in touch with the pain body.
It'll get in touch with you.
Well, no. And so, and also I feel like I have a physical problem that is a manifestation of the pain body. I wondered what you thought about that, if that's a possibility.
Do you want to say what your physical problem is?
It's a knee problem.
A knee problem?
Yeah. But and I was pretty disabled by it until I decided that it had an emotional component.
Good.
And about 60% of my pain went away after being on crutches for weeks. And I mean, it was very interesting to me. But so now I'm anxious to figure out how to transmute that pain body
It sounds like you're doing it.
Okay.
It really does. The mere fact that you identified that there is an emotion attached to the area that is in pain and the area that's causing you some, whether it's discomfort or illness or whatever it is. Because that's usually correct, because every thought form, every emotion leaves an imprint in our body. It really does, unless it is processed completely. So if we've come from any childhood trauma or any trauma, that will leave an imprint in our body until we have completely processed it. So right now, sounds like 60% is really good. And now you just have to allow and open to what the other 40% is.
So do I need to feel the pain? Because I have had a fair amount of trauma in my life. Do I need to go into psychotherapy? Or, I mean, I don't know how exactly to, I'm inviting I talk to myself and say I'd rather feel whatever it is that I suppressed than have it manifest physically. That's my desire.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel it right now?
If I were to bend my knee, I would feel it. I don't feel so much pain anymore as I do restriction and being able to use it.
And is it only in your knee?
It was also in my ankle, but that's completely gone, so it's only in my knee, on my left knee now.
Okay. So you may feel it in your knee, and the pain body can be very tricky because it can manifest in a place and it can also move to another place. So this is where it's manifesting for you now. And do you need psychotherapy? Don't know. If you do choose to go into psychotherapy, choose somebody who is present.
Yeah, I don't feel like that.
But you don't have to, because you can process this yourself, because as we begin on this spiritual path, it just takes us deeper and deeper. And in that depth of the oneness of life, it brings you situations that you can begin to clear out what it is that you're holding. So life will bring you those situations. And just remain open to hearing what that pain is, without having a story may even arise on what that pain is. But you don't have to go into the story. You just, okay, here's the story, I hear you. All right, let it go. And then just return to feeling the sensation. Because we are dissolving the energy of that story that's in the body and allow that to move. It'll either dissolve or either it will transform. It's just energy, and that energy can be transformed into something very good. very useful. We don't know. And it's not important to know. What is important is just to remain present with it. So if you were to feel that now, I would have you feel that now and just allow yourself to experience it and remain open to what may come as knowledge for you to know, but maybe not. Why is it so important that we know everything? We don't have to know everything. What's important that we start dissolving or emptying ourselves so we become that empty vessel for life to then live through us. Life with a capital L, consciousness. So you just stay with it. And whether it takes a day, a month, a year, only the mind, the ego, wants to put a time to it. Wants to know immediately, I want it now. Whereas there is no time in consciousness. It will be revealed to you when it'll be revealed, when you're ready. And the mind can say, but I'm ready now. Really, if that were so, it would be revealed to you. So it's not necessary to be in a hurry, because Ram Dass said, if you think you're enlightened, go home and stay with your parents for a week. So if you think you got rid of the pain body, well, life will bring you something and show you, no, you haven't. There is always this clearing that we must do, a continual clearing, especially if we've done a long time of resistance, a long time of holding some deep trauma that we weren't able to process at that time. But we are now ready to process because now there's more awareness. And in that awareness, which we can call unconditional love. So when the pain body arises, or when that pain arises, we just become aware of it. Feel it, because we have to feel it. That's the whole purpose of this. That's the dissolution of having to dissolve the pain body, is to actually feel it. You can become aware of it and go, oh, no, I'm not gonna feel this. No, I'm not gonna go there. That's resistance to it. So it's opening to say, okay, I'm willing to feel this, whatever it is. Drop any labels that you have. You've identified it as pain. Okay, it's a sensation of pain. So now drop the label pain, because if you hold on to the label, what you're doing is, it's like you're solidifying. You're making that pain unable to move, so the energy is unable to move. So we drop the label, okay, we have identified it as pain. Drop the label pain and just feel the sensation. All you feel is really, it's just sensation. Sensation moving. And your soul is calling for healing, so it will move. You just cannot allow the mind to come in to put a time limit on this.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.